Yo, what is going on, everyone? We are here for week 8 of the KCDL. Sorry for no upload last week. Did not end up playing that game. But we are still in a good spot to make the playoffs. As long as we don't get 6-0'd, I actually should just straight up make it, which is nice. If I do get 6-0'd, then Raxos also has to win 6-0, and then I will miss it. That's the only way. But right now we are in 4th place, I think, with the opportunity to get up to 3rd if we win with decent differential, I think, and, you know, depending on what other people do. I think we're just going to lead Palafin here. It looks pretty solid in the matchup. They bring the... I'm actually a little bit surprised to see Bisharp. Although it does make sense. But Choice Specs Floater Main looks crazy here. Shadow Ball is really strong versus their squad. They just have 0 switch into that. Their Terra Steel on their Bolt, right? Let me just make sure that they said that. Yeah, Terra Steel on the Bolt is interesting. I mean, it resists the dual stabs from my Kyurem. It resists everything from Kyurem, so... makes actually a lot of sense there. But yeah, I think I'm just going to lead with Palafin. Looks solid in the matchup in general. Choice Banded set. And I mean, if it's Bolt, it's hard to choose a switch in. But potentially... Wait, why is there no Deoxys? Why did they not bring Dio Attack? That is very interesting. Oh well, it is what it is. Let me adjust my face cam a little bit here. Feel like, yeah, that might be just a little bit better for how I'm sitting. But yeah, no Deoxys attack. That is incredible because I did not switch into that Pokemon at all. That's why we do have the Spiritomb, but I can use it for the Raging Bolt now, which I'm not going to complain about that for sure. But yeah, we're going to lead with this Palafin and see what they lead off with. It's going to be... Okay, this is totally fine. We do see the Gliscor. This guy might be trying to, you know, just set up hazards and everything on me. Wave Crash has a chance to just straight up knock it out. And I kind of want to go for it. Like, if I just knocked it out turn 1, that would be nice. They know it's not that good here because I have Terra Ice. But I think Flip Turn's probably just the better option. So I'll go straight for it, and then we'll go out to my Great Tusk, I think. Yeah, they are just going to stay in. We're going to do a good chunk. Yeah, that's over 50%. And I think we just go Great Tusk. And we get a nice rapid spin off on whatever they go for. No Slitherwing is really nice for this as well. Great Tusk looks awesome versus them. So we're just going to go hard out to this. We're going to get our attack booster off. So we are booster attack in their face. Let's see. They're going to Scale Shot. That's interesting. So potentially pretty offensive. Huh. That is very interesting, and they're not loaded dice. The defense dropped, so I mean, we might be able to knock them out with Rapid Spin. They're not T-Spike, which is unexpected. I mean, Ice Spinner has no real switch in here. It really doesn't. Like, they definitely do not switch into that move. I think I can just freely go for it. I am going to. They're going to Acro. Okay. I mean, that doesn't do very much to me. We're just going to be able to pick up this KO on the Gliscor with Ice Spinner. I figured that they would want to sack it because I do have Terra Ice in the back. I'm probably not going to click that in this game now that this thing's gone. Wishing I was Terra Rock because I had that at first and then I just changed it. But we made the playoffs now. I killed a Pokemon and we made the playoffs. So that's all I really care about. I would still like to, you know, win this game, obviously, but I mean, it doesn't even look nearly as scary as it was in prep. I feel pretty good about that. I'm assuming we're going to see the Superior come out here, which is a big threat for me for sure. Honestly, like Choice Scarf Superior can just destroy me. This has got to be it. Yes, it is. Superior. I mean, I'm assuming they're just straight up contrary. Two Leaf Storms will just straight up knock out my Spiritomb, which is the worst thing that could happen here. I kind of just want to click Ice Spinner just in case they go for like a sub or something. I also could go out to my Kyurem, which could be fun, but I'm just going to sack this guy off. It's so good offensively here, but the speed tier is not what I want. I mean, if I get a Rapid Spin off ever, it kind of just destroys. So I can like sack off something. I go like Flutter Mane. How much is Flutter Mane doing? I mean, a Moonblast is a roll to kill this guy, but if they're Choice Scarfed, it's a really tough position for me. Ooh, yeah. If they're choice scarfed here, I can just straight up lose. Oh, well. We'll make the hard Flutter Mane. And we're choice specs. Moonblast most of the time knocks them out. Mystical Fire should always kind of knock them out. So we'll just go hard out to it, as they are going to sub. So I wish that I stayed in and clicked that, but it's not too big of a deal. They're going to be sub lefties, which is fine. I mean, I just click Moonblast versus this guy, and they just do not switch in. Yeah, I mean, they have the Tentacruel if they want. But I'm just going to Moonblast here. Could have Psyshocked, but I don't think that was the best play at all. I think it's just Moonblast here. And we know they're not Scarfed, which is great. I love to see that. They're going to Glare me, which totally fine. It is what I expected to happen on this turn. And I kind of want to double out, but if they sub up, it's scary. And Tentacruel isn't the worst thing in the world to see. So I'm just going to go for the Specs Moonblast here. If they stay in, they probably just straight up die. They definitely, you know, they're probably like max HP sort of variant. So it was probably a roll. But I think we see Tentacruel. Yeah, we do. All right, we're going to get this Moonblast off, kind of see what set they are. It does not do very much. They're Assault Vested. They are Assault Vested. That did 20%. So Assault Vest with like max HP, probably decent amount of Spadef as well. Based on that. What are my options? I mean, Spiritomb, I kind of want to keep it healthy. I would love to for the Bolt, because that is a huge threat to my team. I could go hard out to Boulder on a potential, like we could see a potential poison move. Is what I'm thinking. I could also just go straight out to Tusk, because they're probably not enough speed to outrun my Jolly Tusk, are they? And if they don't go for a water move, I mean, Tusk just claims a KO then. So I'm going to go for this. It might not be the best play, but we'll see what happens. I also could spin and get a speed boost, which would be nice as well. As they're going to flip turn. All right. I mean, that's fine. This means that they're going to go back into the Superior, I'm assuming. Superior. Yep, they just go straight back out to it. I do not mind this too much. And they're going to get some leftovers recovery. I'm just going to click Ice Spinner versus them. They should just Leaf Storm me, I think. But we're going to get this hit off. Yeah. I mean, that's totally fine. We're going to lose this Pokemon. They're going to be +2 in my face, which is totally scary. But at +2, do they even knock out my my Fluterman? I don't think so. Let's go out to the Fluter. Flutter, I mean, lives. If they're max special attack, it's a roll, but like very much in my favor. So I think I can just go out to this thing for free and click Mystical Fire, or I can click Moonblast. We do outspeed this with my like Boulder afterwards, so the Moonblast damage is totally enough. I'm just gonna go for it. A good play on them to not get greedy and just, ooh, nice. We dodged that. Love to see it. We do get the Moonblast. I was gonna say it was a nice play of them to just flip turn. But yeah, this is great for us now. And we do a ton of damage to them. They're not super boosted. We should still be able to live any one. I think that we might see Tentacruel come out here, but they don't need this Pokemon for Tusk anymore. I got a little greedy going out to it. Made a little bit of a offensive play. It's no big deal, really. Flutter Mane, although it's paralyzed, still does a ton of damage. They know we're choice specs. They definitely do. I think they should go Tentacruel here. I can't really risk doubling out. But if this Pokemon is gone, I mean, I feel pretty solid. I'm not getting glared with everything else. I think it's probably in range of Choice Band of Jet Punch as well, which is really nice. So go out to something different. The Bisharp, this is going to take a ton. This thing might just, I mean, it takes 50%. Jeez. Oh, well, they get Defiant, which is terrible for me. Sucker Punch at +2 easily knocks me out here. Wow, that is terrible. Yeah, that puts me in a horrible, horrible spot. Do they die? Okay, so they're max Spadef Eviolite, right? Yeah, I mean they're max attack or max HP, max Spadef. We see that damage. Palafin in hero form, Jet Punch does not quite knock this guy out, which sucks. Do they sucker this turn? I feel like they don't even have to. I definitely don't think they have to. Do I keep this Pokemon alive? It's very good. I can't get out to Spiritomb. Makes me have to deal with this game offensively, though. Man. I have to Moonblast, I think. I think Sucker should just knock me straight out here. Yep. Only because of that +2. That's really frustrating. It's really, really frustrating there. And I can go out to Palafin here. And I can just go for a Drain Punch on this turn. I could even go for Wave Crash. I never get knocked out by Sucker Punch. And I should get a decent amount of health back. If they go into like Clef or the... like, it's really bad if they go Tentacruel. Is the most worrying thing. I could just Jet Punch twice. Goes past the Sucker Punch. What do we do? What do we do? I think Wave Crash is my best option here. Because if they swap, I mean, everything's getting 2-hit KO'd. I don't think they need this Pokemon. But I'm going to Wave Crash. We'll see if they Sucker. I mean, they get like 60% off on me, which is going to be really nice for them. Just a terrible situation to get that Defiant. Really changing the whole tides of the game. I was in a great position, I think, before that. They're going to withdraw, so I made the right play. Really happy about that. We probably see Tentacruel. Yeah. Yeah, Tentacruel. This is going to take a million. Yeah, I mean, that thing just basically dies. They know we're Choice Band, sure. And this thing is not max H, or not max speed, so I can easily just claim a kill here. There's no way this thing is max speed invested with how little they took. Yeah. So we're just going to get that Wave Crash KO with Palafin. That is huge. I do think there are a lot of very scary options here. Like a lot of scary options. Potentially that Serperior can come out. Yep, they do go out to that. And I mean, I kind of just have to sack. They're at just under 25%, I think. I think we're just going to go out to Spiritomb here, though. I wish I was Infiltrator on this Pokemon. Not the biggest deal. But if this Pokemon is not like fully offensive, then I think we should be able to take 2 Leaf Storms, which is great. We're going to get that pressure off. They've already clicked Leaf Storm a couple times. They actually might not have that many left. And they did, what, 84 with that first one? Did 84. So yeah, not very invested. And Foul Play doesn't quite break this guy. I don't even think it breaks the sub if they go for it here, which is unfortunate. It's probably a roll. I'm going to go for it. We should always live a hit. And we can keep this thing in Jet Punch range by Foul Playing into Shadow Sneaking. So they're, I guess if they're Synthesis, this is really bad. If they synth this turn, then it's terrible. I mean, I should have just Toxic then. This Pokemon can't easily run through me. I feel like they're going to be Dragon Pulse, though, to hit my Kyurem. So let's see if we get the roll. This is a definite roll here to be able to break this sub. We'll see. No, we do not get it, which is a little bit unfortunate. I mean, if they're max HP, then it's a very low chance. Really wishing that I was Infiltrator as well. If we're going to Shadow Sneak, this will easily break it. I feel like that should be okay. They're going to Leaf Storm again, right? Yep, they do hit. We should live this. Yes, we do. All right, and another Shadow Sneak here, probably, I mean, it's going to be real close. We're going to get our Citrus Berry off, which doesn't help us too much in this scenario. But I don't know. This is going to be really close. I do, what, 12 to 15? Let's see. What are they at? They're just over. I mean, I just Shadow Sneak again. Try to keep them as far out of range as possible. And I can even go Boulder after this if I want to. kind of burn my booster. What do they have in the back that's so scary for me? They have the Clefable, but I have Iron Head for that. Tentacruel is basically, or Tentacruel is dead. No Dio is really nice. It's a really interesting game here. Yeah, we're just gonna get the sneak, maybe a crit or something. Nope, we just miss out on that, and they're gonna leave Storm. So they're at +6. +6 special is very, very scary. So it's either go Palafin or go Boulder at this point. Boulder, I burn my booster, but I easily get the knockout on this guy. Or I go Palafin and I just click Jet Punch. I think Boulder's a lot safer here though. So we're gonna go Boulder. We're gonna get this booster speed going. I'm not gonna Terra just yet. And I'm just gonna click Mighty Cleave versus this guy. They have no good switch into Mighty Cleave. Yeah. I mean, it's just free. The mightiest of cleaves. I kind of wish I had like CC or Earthquake to be able to hit the Bisharp here, because that Pokemon's gonna come in and do a lot of damage to me. Bisharp. I mean, it does just so much. They're gonna be, I mean, they're not invested at all, right? We know this. They're max HP, max Spadef. But I don't do very much. They might be afraid of me clicking a move, though. Me clicking any sort of thing, any sort of close combat Earthquake. They go out to the Clef. I like this. I do like this. I just am able to click Iron Head versus this guy, potentially get flinches. And I'm just going to go for it. No Babiri or anything. We do 50% to that guy. Holy. They seem offensive. I mean, I'm just going to click it again. This Pokemon's super in range of anything from my Kyurem. They do still have that stupid, very, very scary Terra. I probably should click Mighty Cleave here, right? No, okay, that's fine. They have the very scary Terra Steel Raging Bolt in the back, which is the worst thing into me. All right. When this Bisharp comes out here, what is my play? What is the play? I mean, if I Terra into Ice, I might be able to live a Sucker Punch. Right? Sucker Punch does 31 to 37. It's going to be close. I think I do. They probably think that I have CC in this position, which is great for me. Yeah, they're going to go out to their Raging Bolt. Okay, and their Air Balloon. Raging Bolt. Air Balloon. Thunderclap at this range does not knock me out. A Thunderbolt would, but I think I just get damage on this guy. No matter what. I just Mighty Cleave this. Break that balloon doesn't really matter for me. But we get to see, like, if they think I'm CC, they might not Terra. They do. But we're still going to get a decent amount of damage on this guy. It's going to be, like, close to a quarter. We'll see if they Thunderclap or not. They probably don't, since it doesn't knock me out. Yeah, they don't. Calm Mind is scary here. Calm Mind might be able to get me. We're going to pop the balloon, though, as they're just going to Terra Blast Steel, which is going to knock me out. What do we do now? I mean, Palafin probably just dies to Thunderclap, right? It does. And my Jet Punch is not nearly enough for them. So it's got to be the Kyurem here. It's got to be Kyurem. We never die to, like, a Dragon Pulse or Terra Blast. We just try to get as much damage as possible with Icicle Spear here. I think makes the most sense. We just try to get as many hits as possible. Give me 5 hits on this. Might put it into Jet Punch range. 3, 4, they're at 50%. And 5. Okay, that's actually pretty solid. They're gonna Draco Meteor. Okay. Jet Punch might be able to clean. Let's look at the Bisharp. With max HP Eviolite, I don't think it's going to be quite enough. I could click Drain Punch here, actually. Because I don't die at this range. I think I click Drain Punch. Wait a second. I think Drain Punch does it. I don't think I die to Thunderclap. Thunderclap plus Sucker might do it, but if I Jet Punch here, then they can't do that. It's really like 50-50. This is scary. This is real close. Come on, Palafin. What is it going to be? They're going to Thunderclap. I think I'm out of range of Sucker Punch from this guy with the Drain Punch. I'm pretty sure Sucker Punch cannot knock me out at this range. I think we're going to take it with the clutch Drain Punch. So glad I put this on the set. I think if I was just clicking Jet Punch there, I would lose to the Bisharp. Probably. Yeah, I think so. I think we're going to take a 1-0 victory here, which is huge. Huge momentum going into the playoffs. I thought this was a horrible matchup for me. We're at 188. Sucker Punch does not knock me out. We know this thing is max. A crit Sucker Punch, I don't even think should. I think we should be okay. No Defiant on this guy this time. And man, I mean, we're going to be able to outspeed them. They got a Sucker. Yep, they Jude 108. And we're going to be able to knock them out. That was a max roll from no investment, which is crazy. I mean, they could have been like Adamant or something. But we're going to be able to take home a victory off of, what, 3 kills by Palafin? Huge game from that. If they didn't click Draco there, I don't think I could have won that game. I mean, potentially it would have gone down to Jet Punches and everything like that. But I don't know. It would have been an interesting game. I think they should have clicked Terra Blast there, and I don't think I could have done much about it. It would have been scary. I maybe would have had to switch hard into Palafin on a Thunderclap from them and then hope that Jet Punch knocked them out. I think that would have put me in a position where I could have won, but not that it was probable to win. But yeah, great game. Go check out Frosty and all the other coaches. They should be linked in the description. If you guys did enjoy, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Peace.